We're here with head coach Stefan Ptaszek after a thrilling win over the Carleton Ravens in Week 9 to clinch the playoff spot. Coach, let's start with your thoughts on the battle today.
Give Coach Grant and the Ravens credit. They've had two very, very hard road games back to back. The travel and the short weeks with the Panda Bowl, they came in and played four quarters of football, and they were a handful from start to finish. I have a resilient group. I've coached a lot of teams. This one's taken as many bumps in the road in stride as any I've ever been in. Really fear no bad bounce, no bad call, no bad nothing. They're going to play till the end, which is a fun group to be out in front of.
Talk a little bit about the bounce back that your team showed today. Obviously, kind of a back and forth all day long, and then Carleton goes ahead and goes ahead with a bomb with about a minute and 18 left. Talk a little bit about your team's kind of resilience to respond today.
Yeah, that offense dug in. The kids' first start, U Sport. It's being the relief pitcher last week and coming off the bench and just letting it all hang out is a lot easier than knowing it's got to be your burden to carry. And so I thought the Lucas Baresi managed that very well. And then we do hurry up every single day, and he works the no huddle protocol all the time. For him to execute a couple plays no huddle and get the explosive to Micah Duchesne up the seam, put us in field goal range is the kids handled all of it in stride. He's a great football player, and he deserves a lot of credit for leading us to a very important win.
Injured animal with CHCH.
Sure.
So you're going through the roller coaster of the final 3 minutes of that game. As a coach of a young group, what are you trying to sort of project to your team, as I'm sure all the kids' emotions are going wildly up and down?
Yeah, my staff is going to make sure their groups, my positional coaches are going to make sure they're on task. I don't have to look over on my shoulder. I know Coach Underhill and the special teams are going to be airtight and ready to kick that game-winning field goal. I know Coach Grandy and his staff have got our guys in position. Truthfully, in the last 3 minutes, as I'm helping with that offense, the worst case scenario is we're going to be down 1 point with a limited time, and we wanted to piece together a drive to be ready for that circumstance. Best case scenario, our defense gets to stop and we're off the field and we win. We were ready for the 1 point scenario. We drilled the first 10-yard out. We got the alley to Micah, and then we're in score zone, and we nursed it to getting Michael to kick the game-winning field goal. And so, kind of to answer your question, I got great leaders on this student athletes and coaches. We kind of manage it all together, and so there's no expectation. Again, we've had a lot of bumps in the road in this regular season. This has been a very rocky 4-4, so it's nothing new. It's status quo for us, and we're just going to try to play our best football regardless of what's being presented to us.
So in your years of experience as a head coach, does this feel like a roller coaster to you just as much in those final 3 minutes?
I'm not going to lie to you. Like we got them second and 18, and we're in pretty good shape. I think we're up 6. My defense is going to put this to bed, and so yes, it is still a bit of a roller coaster. But the task on hand is grounding and making sure we were managing that scenario way before it occurred, and that kind of keeps you a little bit sane. And when I say a little bit, like just a little. Yeah.
0-3 start to the season. Like, how good does it feel knowing that you guys obviously bouncing against the wall early in the season? How good does it feel knowing that obviously we don't know the scores yet and what the opponent is, but how good does it feel knowing that you guys kind of have that next step?
I mean, the leadership in the room is strained. At 0-3. You have lots of reasons to goof off and not stay focused, and the lowest common denominator and the kid working the least it could go in any direction. So for them to circle the wagons and get through that is a testament to the leadership on the team, the coaching staff, and just the overall belief. We did not fray. We played our best football shortly right after that, and we've won 4 or 5 football games here. It feels great, and we think we're a very different team. I think the 2 likely opponents host Ottawa here or get on the road to Queens. Queens kicked our ass week 2. It'd be great to go show them the new team and how much we've progressed since week 2. It'd be great to host a game and have Ottawa in our backyard. Again, as long as I got those 55 following me out the tunnel, good luck to the team that's out there waiting for us.
What kind
kind of do you think is the biggest thing that has changed from the first 3 games to now, where this looks like a completely different football team?
I mean, thankfully it's not a one aha moment. It's 1,000 little things. Every level of the offense and defense is playing better. I think started with that D line. The pass rush kind of had its come out party at Guelph and sacked Mr. Aboud a ton of times and turned that whole game around all by themselves. That linebacking core and gap filling and run defense has been pretty airtight. And we hadn't had many picks in the first 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden we're getting 3 or 4 a game, and that's blowing up first down and forcing bad downs and distances. Again, that secondary has had more interceptions in the last 2 games than they had all year, and so it's all of those things happen concurrently. That is the difference between the 0-3 team that we were looking at and the 4-4 team that now sits in front of you. Offensively, my O-line is steadily improved, and Coach Hopkins has done a great job with them. The running backs and the playmakers we have between Yusuf Adams and Micah and freaking BK, they can all do everything. It's great. And so on every level of offense, super proud of them. And they continue to get better. And we need to. The air is going to get a little thinner now that we're in the second season, and the opponents are going to get a little tougher.
What can you say about Isaiah, such an important piece to your team? The past couple of seasons, offense, defense, didn't even know if he was going to play in this game, went down with injury last game, and now has picks in back-to-back games, 2 today. What can you say about him?
I've had the privilege of working with him for several years. The standard of care that we expect of him, none of that surprises us. He's one of the best football players in this province, if not this country. He's going to play football for as long as he has a passion for it, and that could be beyond university. Truthfully, he's one of our best athletes. If we put him in tailback and let him run the ball 30 times, he'd be one of the best in the country at that as well. And so that third-year group, and that's we're excited for that third-year group to be seniors next year, and where we are, we're proud of. Where we're going, we're even more proud of, and he's certainly a big part of that. In the next couple of years, we don't want to be 4-4 again.
You pushed a lot of seasons with McMaster. How does this one kind of compare to other seasons where, a lot of times you're coming in as one of the front runners and expected to make the playoffs? This year, a lot of people did not have you in the playoffs.
Oh no, we're gonna post some of the preseason clips. We're gonna have that 1-7 up on the board. There's no doubt. Your seasons are kind of like your children. You don't love one more than the other. You love them all, and they're very, very different. I can tell you at 0-3 and down 9-0 at homecoming, I have never seen a bigger and more decisive wait a second moment in any year I've had, and I'll remember that as much as any moment in any year. This has been a great group. We're excited to see where they can go.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
We're good? Thank you. Yep.
First time doing an interview here. This is good? All right.
All right, we're here with Isaiah Shields. Isaiah, obviously a great win today. You guys make your way into the postseason after a slow start. We'll start with your kind of thoughts on the game and how you thought the defense played today.
I think our defense had a lot of good and had a lot of bad as well. I think there's a lot of things that I don't think we played up to our potential. I don't think we've played the way we played the last few games, but shout out to our offense who did keep us in the game. Our defense did come up when it mattered and made a lot of key plays to keep us in the game. But yeah, we do have to go back in the film room and fix up a lot of stuff. But it's just all that matters is that we got the win. So.
Obviously knocked out of the game last week, tough injury. How important was it for you to try and get back for this one?
Well, this was win and we're in. So I wanted to do everything in my power to help our team and just to help us to get in the playoffs. Because if we lose this game, we have a lot of stipulations on to get into playoffs. But the main thing is if we win, we're in. So just if I'm on the field, I feel like I can impact that and help us out.
at 0-3 earlier this season, and the defense had been playing solid to that point, obviously not the results that we were looking for, but how important was it for you guys to kind of stay focused, and what did you see as part of the turnaround of the season?
I feel like our whole season's been about resiliency, and I feel like after that third week, we did not have a lot of wiggle room, we did not have a lot of time, and everything started to come together. Like the playbook, everyone was getting down on the playbook because we entered the season with a new system. A lot of the guys played with more confidence, and we used momentum, especially in that Guelph game. If you see, we had a lot of key plays there, and those key plays kept stacking up, and then eventually got us the win there. So, yeah. Hello.
Andrew Dana with CHCH.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just when you see Coach Ptaszek's emotion at the end of that press conference right here, what does that inspire you?
I love it. Like that's our coach. That's part of the reason why I came here. He's a great coach, and his energy and his passion goes on to others. Like he's definitely a motivator. He's also a player's coach as well, and I feel like when he shows that emotion, we also play with that emotion too.
It's been a really strong defense. I think the defense has been really strong all year long, even when the offense wasn't there in the early going. I think you kept them in some games. How have you kind of worked with the front four? The front seven's been really dominant all year long for McMaster. How do you kind of work with the D line and linebacker unit to make sure you're all on the same page and stopping a lot of plays that you have all year?
Well, it's just a lot of it's been in practice and in the film room as well. Coach Grandy's a great coach, and he's put us in situations that we are able to, that our strengths are used. So it also helps that a lot of that D-line and a lot of the linebackers are very close friends. So off the field, out of the film room, we all hang out. We all where the camaraderie is so much better than it has been here before. And that's dedication to our players and just how motivated and dedicated we are to not just winning, but to having a great time. Great time doing it.
I think you're being humble. You had 2 picks today, 3 in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to be hard on yourself, but speaking of which, the preparation, you're speaking about Brand, you're speaking about the film room, speaking about the D-line and the front seven, obviously that puts a lot of pressure on for them to make mistakes, but what are you personally doing in general to be making such big plays throughout the whole season, especially these last 2 games?
Well, I've just been in the film a lot, so just going in the film, seeing what the QB's reads are, his progressions, seeing the formations, what we're expecting, and that is also a testament to Coach Grandy and the film that we're doing, and that's also a testament to our locker room because it's not just me, but it's our whole defense that feels as prepared as we have been. So we just have, once again, we'd have extra meetings, just players run, where it's what are we expecting here? How are we doing this? If we get this formation, what is it going to look like here? What are the motions? And that's been a testament to just our hard work in general. But I've learned a lot from vets like Carter Blad and also my peers like Sean Underhill, and they've helped me and they've helped our team in general just be ready for games. So it's a big testament to them. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What's up, guys? Hey.
Congrats. All ready?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for doing that. All right, number 3, Lucas Baresi. Lucas, first start, first win, and your team's headed to the playoffs after an 0-3 start to the season.
Yep.
You guys have a chance to, don't know the scores yet, but there's a chance that you guys do host a playoff game, and you're on the road.
Yep.
Let's kind of open with your thoughts on today's game, and we'll kind of work back from there.
Yeah, I thought we started off really strong. I thought we made some really big plays. Everett was really reliable. I thought, Carleton gave us the looks we expected. They played a lot of man against us. So I thought we were able to take advantage of that with our receivers. I think we slowed down a little bit. I think we got a little bit too excited and got too complacent. So again, that's on me. I got to keep my guys up, and I got to make sure that we stay consistent throughout the whole game, because if we play a good team like Queens or like Western per se, like that's not gonna work. So I thought we played well. I think I'm just happy the way I'm happy the play we played. So I'm okay with that.
Luke goes down last week. I know you guys have been a tandem all season long, but
Mhm.
obviously with him going down, you kind of take the reins.
Yep.
Got the win last week, and then what was your kind of mindset going into this week, and how are you feeling?
Yeah, for me, it was day by day. I just wanted to stay consistent, get 1% better every day. That was kind of like my mentality. Like, I don't know what next week holds. I don't know how Luke is feeling, but at the end of the day, like, I thought, like, I want to play for my seniors because I don't want this to be their last game together. So I was playing for my seniors, and yeah, that's kind of what held me held myself to a higher standard. So I just wanted to play for those guys because, man, like guys like Carter Blad, like guys like Carter Blad, man, like I'll do anything for those guys. They put in so much work and sacrifice for us. So, I felt like it was my due diligence to play for them. So that was kind of my mentality.
Walk us through a little bit of that 95-yard bomb that we had up in the middle.
Yeah. So it's a rollout. So it's a progression. So we had a climber concept. So we had top down, and then we had like a double out comeback, and they covered it down really well. So I looked off the free safety, and I saw Everett had a step on him. So I just threw it as far as I could, and he made a great play.
Talk a little bit about Everett. He's had a big couple of games.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
From the past year.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about him and his kind of position.
Man, yeah. He's an awesome receiver. Like, I feel so confident with Everett. Like, no matter where I spot the ball, I feel like he's just going to make a play for me. And my mentality is if I get Everett the ball in his hands, he's going to make a guy or two miss every time. So, like, yeah, Everett is very, very, very reliable. Like, in my opinion, any CFL team that picks him up, they're going to get a really, really good guy. Cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Down with CHCH.
Nice to meet you.
So it's your first start, and you go through the pressure at the beginning of the game, and then the pressure ratchets up with under 90 seconds left.
Yep.
It's your game-winning drive time now.
Yeah.
Is there a pie of like how poised and excited you are versus how nervous you
Yeah.
are heading
Yeah.
out off the field with a chance to extend
Yeah.
the season?
This is what like any quarterback really dreams of. Like a minute left in the game, you need a field goal. Like we go through this every practice. Like we always go through our hurry up procedure. So I felt very confident with our receivers and our and myself. Like I was very prepared for this moment. We go through it 3 times a week, 2 times a week. So this was something that we were expecting. We thought it was going to be a close game. Like Elijah played really well. So yeah, I was the play that Micah got. It was kind of a busted play actually. So Coach Ptaszek gave us a play, and I only heard half of the play. So I had to give the backside just a random, like not a random concept, but I wanted to give him like a divide concept. And lucky enough, Micah Duchesne was open. We put the linebacker in a bind. So yeah, that play was kind of like an off-script play. So it was pretty nice, just having that. Micah came really clutch, so I was really happy about that.
Can you actually speak to that? Because was it supposed to be an empty set with the running back in, or would it not be more logical if you had a 5-6 receiver set?
We were supposed to do empty set. So usually we had a hound concept, so it's like a hinge, whip route, come back, and then backside I think we were supposed to have like a hot read. But instead, I just gave him divide, and we put the linebacker in a bind. So it was nice. It wasn't, I think Ptaszek was a little bit surprised too, but we got it done. So I'm happy about that.
Hey, Matthew Davis with OUA TV. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What was the week like leading up into this game in terms of preparing with Coach Ptaszek and Coach Baresi as well, preparing for this game?
Yeah.
Because you had throughout the season opportunities within the game, but
Yeah.
what was this week like? Make sure you're prepared.
I feel like every week I prepare myself to be the starter. So this week wasn't really anything new. Like I stayed consistent with watching film, going to meetings, staying in touch with my receivers. So I feel like it wasn't really anything new for me. Like I always had the mentality that I'm going to play because just in case, God forbid somebody gets hurt. I knew like, if my time comes, I'm going to be prepared. So that was kind of my mentality throughout the week. Nothing really changed. It's nice that it's reading week, right? So I was able to watch a little bit more film. So yeah, that was kind of my mentality throughout the week. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Congrats.
Thank you.